I'm sure you love potatoes, especially chips or French fries. They can be any shape or any size. If I gave you one potato and a vegetable knife and said you can have 3 cuts, what do you think would be the maximum number of chips that you could get out of that potato? 3 cuts? 3 pieces? Some of you said that. But some of you said 3 cuts. That's 1, 2, 3 cuts, 4 pieces, because you knew that the number of pieces is almost certain to be more than the number of cuts. Not a bad answer, but it's not the best answer. You can get more than 4 pieces because the cuts don't have to be parallel to one another, do they? You could have done this. Cut number 1, cut number 2, parallel to the first one, and then for cut number 3 you could put the potato back together again, turn it on its side and cut across the first 2 cuts. If you did that, you'd have how many pieces? Well, let's check it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a much better answer, but you can get more than 6 pieces. How do you do that? Well, I'm glad you asked. What you need to do is to make each cut the other 2. Make a triangle. Have a look at this potato here. I'm going to attempt to make a triangle by making 1 cut across there, then 1 up here at an angle, and 1 down there on an angle. Let's see if it works. Cut number 1, right down through to the table, and then I need to hold those 2 pieces together as I carry out cut number 2 in this direction here, keeping the knife clear of my fingers, and then once again put the bits back together again while I make cut number 3, and we look for that little triangle in the middle, and when I've done that I should find that I have more pieces than I did last time. We better count them to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We made it. Here's a question for you. If I gave you 1 more cut, 4 cuts, how many pieces could you get out of a potato then? Think about it. Well, it is rather a difficult problem, isn't it? And you can see what I'm doing now is to put the jigsaw back together again. Take those 7 pieces and see if I can reassemble the potato. Can you guess why I'm doing that? I have 1 cut to go. Yes, you guessed it. What I'm going to do is to place that whole potato up on its side and then attempt to cut right down across all those other cuts, keeping the knife clear of my hand and my fingers. And if I do that accurately, I should end up with how many pieces? Have you worked it out? Well, of course you have. If I had 7 to begin with, I've cut every piece in halves, and now I have 14 pieces. But do you know what? You can get even more than 14, but I'm going to leave it to you to work out how.